We played a lot in festivals in different places, Alabama, Mississippi, and all around. And you'd be surprised that the people will say, well, I wish I lived up in your ears. There ain't nobody plays around where we at. Just all the time, somebody will say, well, hey, we just ain't got nobody plays. But there's been lots of pictures in this area, they sure had.
I can remember Daddy talking about a blind fiddle player, Elvis Black. Did you ever know him, David?
No.
I did not either. I don't remember ever meeting Elvis, but that was one of Daddy's main influences in playing was Elvis Black. And I think having access to the older fiddle players like that in the area, it's kind of perpetuated itself, you know.
How about the big ankle strut? They look like Elvis played it.
If I can.
I wasn't over 12-year-old. Elvis Black come to our house. I don't know how he got there. He's blind. Somebody brought him. And he could play more tunes than anybody I ever heard. And somebody wanted him to play down yonder. And I picked the guitar with him. And he asked me, he says, son, can you put that little ditty on the guitar there? That run, you know? I said, yeah, I can put it on. So he jarred down on it. I remember playing with him right out on the front porch there at their house.
I love the music of this area, in this part of the country.
I've got to watching Waldo on TV. He had a 30-minute program, and I'd have to go to a neighbor's house to watch that. We didn't have a TV, but he was getting a few in the community. He'd follow Flat and Scruggs, or either they'd follow him, I can't remember which, but they had a 30-minute program. And Waldo was, oh, he was good. Now, he was an entertainer. He could just make everybody want to stop and be around him. He had charisma.
Waldo Davis. You know, Waldo was a fiddle player, and Waldo was a showman.
Sort of like Mr. Freddie Boy Burns out here at the nursing home. He's 98 years old, and I asked him, I said, do you remember Waldo Davis? Lord, yes, I remember Waldo Davis. And he went to the Grand Ole Opry and talked to Linda Har and him and ran off to Fort Bailey, a great harmonica player. Said finally he went up there and he told Judge D. Hayes, says, how good do you have to be to get on this Grand Ole Opry? He said, well, you got to be good. I said, how good are you? He said, well, I can make my heart talk, and he actually could. He could say, Mama, I want a drink of water and all that. He said, well, come down to my office Monday morning and we'll listen to you. He did, and he says, boys, says, sign him up. He's hotter than a firecracker. And they put him on the Grand Ole Opry, and he didn't stay long because, you know, you got to get it to work, you got tours, and you got to be on time and all that. And Waldo just free spirits, you know.
There was plenty of good musicians around through this part of the country back in those days. It's still like, you know. Just anywhere you go, there's somebody that could play, you know. And we knew them all back in those days, played with most of them. And I guess we're lucky to have that kind of pickers around our area.
He started playing music when he was quite young. And he found out real quick that he could have a lot of enjoyment by playing music.
Do you know sheep and goats going to the pasture? It's the same key progression as Sally does, and so you do.
Okay, well,
That same chord, it's in G.
It's in G.
Very simple tune. This is Mr. Con Crotts, one of the first ones I ever heard him play, and he loved to play this. And it's just like Sally Goodman.
Okay.
Daddy loved his fiddle. He played a little mandolin, and he could strum a little on the guitar. But he loved his fiddle, and that was his main instrument.
If there was a fiddling contest within 50 to 60 miles of Mickey, Tennessee, we were in.
I don't know what motivates people to play, but something within them is fulfilled when they play music. And you know, there used to be an expression, well, ain't about the old time fiddlers
Fiddling around, losing a crop,
fiddling around and losing a crop.
What was the name of that?
Sheep and goats going to the pasture.
Man, he could play a fiddle. He was one of the best. I did sneak off from home time to go to the square dance and watch him play.
Did you tell them where you'd been when you went home?
They found out later when I started telling them about a good fiddler. Daddy said, you've been to the square dance and you saw Ernest Whitney play the fiddle. I said, yes sir, I have. He said, boy, he sure can play, boy.
My dad, Ernest Whitman, of course, he played square dances from the time I was born until he died.
The square dance thing, it played out along about World War II or before. And there wasn't any square dancing until after, we'll say by 1950 or somewhere. Ernest Whitman kind of started this back and had a lot to do with it. Wayne played some square dances later on, but the premier square dance fiddler was Ernest Whitman.
And I can't remember, aside from his heart attack back in the early 80s, I can't remember him not playing, at least on Saturday night. Most of the time it was Friday and Saturday, either around Ballroom, Chickasaw, all those different places.
And then at Fanger, that was the big one.
Fanger was the big
Fanger
one.
wound up being the big one.
Can you get us right there?
Yeah, go ahead. Last several years of his life, he said he played more square dance than any man that he'd ever heard about, and I believe it, for 50-something years, 1 to 2 to 3 each week.
And I'll have to say his daddy was the best dance fiddle player that there ever been around here, without a doubt.
Well, he had enough practice.
Without a doubt, his timing fitted just right. The way he played it, his bow arm and everything, he was the best fiddle player to dance to that I've ever seen around here, without a doubt.
It seems like that this talent lies in families and runs in families, and it just, who knows, do they have it to present for the enjoyment for the rest of the world. You gotta wonder about this stuff.
I got to come into Selmer, be around some, boy, there's good musicians over here. Arnold English, he come into town playing for some politician. They come into the courthouse, and I was going down to Leonard Hudson's every Tuesday night. He said, I heard a band in town today just as good as Lester Flatt and the Old Scruggs. He said, Arnold English and Dixie Hayriders.
Our first band was Dixie Hayriders.
Yeah.
Of course, we played for Square Dance at the American Legion. We played for a lot of political stuff back then, played for just about everything. And we played for Square Dance in Corinth for 12 years in a row. After Arnold died, well, they wanted me to play for Square Dance that he was playing for him. I didn't play the fiddle much, and I told him, I said, well, I will till you get one. And they never did get one. So I'm still playing the fiddle today.
I know he was another good square dance style fiddler. You know, he played a lot of dances around Corinth in North Mississippi up in there, and Daddy would always, he admired Arnold. They were kind of, I think there was a little professional jealousy there because they were both two of the hot fiddle players around that part of the time doing dances. And Daddy talked about Arnold a lot. Sure did.
The first musical that I can remember when I was of age, and I'll say I was 15 or so or less, was at my grandfather's house on a night in 1950. But Arnold came and brought Elvis Black to my grandfather Sanders' house, and they were playing. Arnold was playing the Black Mountain Rag, and
So when I was 17-year-old, I got my brother to bring me to Arnold's house right out here on Cemetery Road, and he taught me the Black Mountain Rag that night. I never will forget.
What was the name of that?
Sheep and goats going to the pasture.